The Toyota Tacoma is the quintessential midsize pickup truck. It has dominated the segment for decades, but new rivals like the Chevy Colorado and Honda Ridgeline are starting to pop up. In this full review, we will be covering the entire range of Tacomas, including the SR, SR5, TRD Sport, TRD Off-Road, and Limited, as well as the cab and bed configurations. So let's go ahead and see if the Tacoma has what it takes to defend its crown against the newcomers. We would like to specially thank Toyota on Nicholasville for allowing us to come out and film this review. We've provided a link to their website in the description if you'd like to check it out. The Tacoma has the standard Toyota key fob design. Remote keyless entry is standard on the SR5, and Smart Key Access comes on the TRD and Limited models. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. The Tacoma was all new last year, and the same new engines carry over. You've got one 4-cylinder and one V6 to choose from. The two basic trim levels, the SR and SR5, use the 2.7-liter i4, producing 159 horsepower and 180 pound-feet of torque. The V6 engine is much more powerful, and will appear on the rest of the Tacoma's trims. It is a 3.5-liter V6 which produces 278 horsepower and 265 pound-feet of torque. One thing I want to mention real fast is that this engine features the unique ability to switch into an Atkinson cycle on demand for greater efficiency. 4-cylinder Tacomas get either a 5-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic transmission. The V6 gets to pick between either a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic. You can of course get the Tacoma in 2- and 4-wheel drive on every model, though the manual transmissions are only available with 4-wheel drive. Despite the vast amount of variations the Tacoma can be had in, the fuel economy figures don't vary much regardless of the engine or drive configuration. All variations get either 19, 20, or 21 miles per gallon combined. Let's go ahead and take a detailed look at the exterior. The Tacoma was all new last year, so there weren't really any meaningful changes for 2017. The new styling has a more Tundra-like look, especially seen in the front grills. Now the front grills change design depending on the trim level, but they all have the same basic shape. The base SR gets a fully black front, and the SR5 gains body-colored bumper areas. TRD Sports get a uniquely patterned chrome grille and hood vent, while the off-road TRD exchanges the body-colored trim for a more rugged-looking black trim. The top-of-the-line Limited gets the same grille design as the SR and SR5, but in a unique graphite finish. All Tacomas get projector beam headlights, with TRD and Limited models getting LED daytime running lights. You're also going to get integrated fog lamps on all but the base SR. Many Tacoma owners take their vehicles off-road, and ground clearance won't disappoint at 9.4 inches. You also have an approach angle of 29 degrees and a departure angle of 23.5 degrees, both best in class. There are many different wheel designs available for the Tacoma. Our TRD Sport has these 17-inch machined contrast alloy wheels. SR, SR5, and TRD Off-Roads get 16 inches in these designs, and Limiteds get these 18-inch alloy wheels. Every Tacoma gets 10.75-inch ventilated front disc brakes and 10-inch drum brakes in the rear. Naturally, the tires are all seasons. The mirrors also change depending on the trim level. TRD and Limited models get integrated turn signal indicators, and the Limited gets a chrome mirror topper. The Tacoma can be had in several bed and cab configurations, like pretty much every other truck on the market. You can't get a two-door Tacoma, only an access cab with small rear doors and the full-size four-door double cab configuration. The beds are also available in two different sizes, a 6-foot standard bed and a 5-foot short bed. The access cab can only be had with a long bed, and the Limited is only available in the double cab with short bed configuration. The exhaust is chrome tipped only on the Limited. The black kinda looks like a miniature version of the Tundra. Across the tailgate you've got Tacoma indented in there just like it is on its big brother. The taillights have a simple sector design, and the lenses are clear on the Limited. All Tacomas, regardless of configuration, are rated at 3,500 pounds of towing. However, a tow prep package is available on V6 Tacomas, which increases the max tow rating to 6,700 pounds for access cab and 6,400 pounds for double cab. A full-size spare tire comes on all models. All Tacomas have 21.1 gallon fuel tanks. The volume powertrain combination, the V6 with 6-speed automatic transmission, gets a fuel range of 443 miles for the 4x2 and 422 miles for the 4x4. All engines run on regular unleaded fuel. Let's go ahead and check out the inside. Our Tacoma has the graphite fabric interior with gunmetal accents. The SR comes in a cement gray interior, and the SR5 can also opt for a black interior. The Limited is the only model to receive a hickory-colored leather interior. The door trim is very truckish with durable materials like this texturized rubber. It kind of has a bizarre feeling to it. Your front two windows are fully automatic. Interestingly, every Tacoma gets a four-way manual driver's seat with lumbar support. The cloth has an interesting looking pattern on it, and like I said earlier, Limited models gain leather trimmed seats. Stepping into the Tacoma is reasonably easy, but if you are really short, you can get running boards as a dealer accessory. Once inside, you'll notice the cabin is quite spacious. You also have great visibility through the front windshield and side windows. The back window is obscured quite a bit by the headrest, but that doesn't matter much since a backup camera is standard equipment. By the way, a moonroof is optional on TRDs and standard on the Limited. Now, the material quality is decidedly more durable than luxurious, but you do have some soft touch areas like this rubber on the dash. Fit and finish in here is excellent though, with absolutely no panel gaps to be seen. Push-button ignition is standard on TRD models and above. All Tacomas get a high-resolution touchscreen, but it is 7 inches only on the TRD and Limiteds. The gauges are also purpose-built. They have a simple design that is certainly not distracting or confusing. All models but the base SR get this large 4.2-inch multi-information display. It shows all types of information like clock, fuel range, tire pressures, and navigation functions if you have that option. All Tacomas have variable assist rack and pinion power steering, and all but the base model gets this leather-wrapped steering wheel. The wheel has lots of controls on it with audio, phone, and voice on the left side. The right side has a pad which controls the multifunction display. Every Tacoma but the SR gets cruise control standard. One interesting thing to point out is that only the Limited has automatic headlights as standard for some reason. To get them on the TRDs, you must get the Premium and Tech package. The wheel does tilt and telescope on all models. I'm not really sure what this is for, but here it is. This button turns on the tailgate power outlet. Storage space inside is good. The center console is fairly deep. It is also felt lined and has a 12-volt power outlet inside. You've also got some bottle storage in the doors, plus there is a big space for your cell phone up here. This also has a Qi wireless charging pad, so you don't have to plug in your compatible phone. The shifter is leather wrapped on most models. You can shift manually by pushing the shifter to the left. Your gear indicators will appear on the screen. Like I said earlier, a backup camera is standard across the board. It has distance markers but no trajectory. Parking sensors are standard on the Limited and optional on TRD models. The parking brake is manual. You've got a couple more cup holders up here. Here are some more buttons. You also have a USB, aux jack, and a 12-volt power outlet. Most Tacomas get these manual climate controls, though TRDs can get optional dual-zone climate control. The knobs are big and easy to use. Limited models will also gain heated front seats. They can be had as part of the premium and technology package on the TRD models. Our model has the standard 6-speaker audio system, though a premium JBL sound system with also 6 speakers is optional, or standard on the Limited. We also have the in-tune audio with integrated navigation and the app suite. Around the edges of the display you have shortcut buttons and physical knobs for volume and tuning. You also have all the standard affair of audio sources. In apps is where you'll find the majority of the car's function. The system and screen are both very responsive. You can easily move around, though you can't do advanced things like pinch to zoom. You've also got phone connectivity, and your contacts automatically sync over from your connected smartphone. Messaging is also included. Incoming messages are automatically read aloud to you, and you can respond from a list of pre-made quick messages. You do also have a few other niceties like XM satellite traffic and weather, which are both subscription-free for life. If you would like to see a detailed look at the Intune system where I go over all the features extensively, then please check out our dedicated Intune Tech Help video. A link is provided in the description. This auto-dimming mirror is standard on TRD models, and Limiteds gain HomeLink garage door openers as well. The traction control button is located way up here. Finally, the sun visor does have a mirror and integrated lights. Overall, Toyota went with a more traditional truck feel instead of the crossover-like feeling some of its new rivals are pursuing. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the vehicle. Inside the Tacoma double cab, you have 32.6 inches of rear legroom and 38.3 inches of rear headroom, while the XS cab will only have 24.6 inches rear legroom. The door trim is just like the front, with the same rubber padding and plastic. Your power window. The seats are made of the same cloth and can fold forward to reveal some hidden storage. You can also fold the seat bottom up to give you a flat rear seat area, or to give you access to another storage compartment. The front seat is adjusted for a 5'8" person, and as you can see, you have lots of legroom. The passenger seat, however, is adjusted all the way back, and you have a limited amount of room to move around. Your feet can slide up under the seat nicely. In the center, you have these two large cup holders. And up top, you have your interior lighting. Every Tacoma gets an easy lower and lift tailgate. This liftgate is also lockable on all models. As mentioned before, the bed can be had in two sizes, a 5-foot short bed or a 6-foot standard bed. Double cab models will typically be optioned with a 5-foot short bed like you see here. In the rear, you also have connections like this useful 115-volt household outlet. The bed liner you see here is standard on all Tacomas, and you can buy this hard tonneau cover for $650. The rear of the Tacoma is a good place to be. The rear seats are decently soft, however space is a little limited even on the double cab. The passenger seat is 4-way manually adjusting. You do have an integrated assist grip to help you in. The dash also has the same rubberized material. The circular air vents can be adjusted in pretty much any way you would like. The glove box has Tacoma engraved into it, and it is dampened and illuminated. It is also very large. Your sun visor has an integrated mirror and light. Also, an interesting feature of all Tacomas is this integrated GoPro mount. Well guys, we hope you enjoyed this detailed look at the 2017 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport Double Cab. Stay tuned for the pricing information of this particular model, as well as the rest of the Tacoma lineup. See you next time, and please subscribe for more detailed automotive content.